Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. My name is Susan Churchill. I am a certified trainer, practice group leader, and practitioner of Spring Forest Qigong. And it is so cold out there. It's in the negatives. It's going to stay negative all day. So I thought we needed a little fun. So I'm wearing my penguin Christmas sweater. So today, okay, inner trust. Isn't that great? That's the intention, inner trust. So let's get started. If you have registered for the summit, has been this week, continues today, and goes to next week, I'm on at 1:40. So if you can be there, that would be so awesome. No worries either way. All right, but I'm taking all your support with, no matter what. Hi, June. Let's take and have our feet shoulder hip distance apart and bend our knees. Elbows are a little away from the body. Separate your fingers. Smile on your face. Tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Now follow that out breath. Remember our ocean waves. Let the first wave go out, and then that secondary wave and the water changing the color of the sand because the water goes down through the sand. We're going to be doing that today, by the way, this afternoon. And feel the earth underneath your feet, the warmth of the chi of the earth coming up through your body, softening, renewing, releasing, exchanging the chi in the body. Extra energy we no longer need is releasing out, flowing through our chi channels and meridians, going through the whole body. Release out as something beautiful like light or butterflies, and just let it all come out and feel that energy just swooshing you up like a geyser. And release, 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 and let the light, sparkly light, however you want to think about it, rainbows, come down through the top of your head, through your whole chi field, through the body, the spine, everywhere, and open, 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 and release more butterflies and snowflakes and penguin skiing and whatever you want to have. And then start to bounce from the knees. Let the smile come up from your heart. And we'll start bouncing from the knees. Let's say hi to everybody. Hi to June, Patricia, Faye, Dorothy, Maria, Pam. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay. When we bounce, we're activating our chi, we're getting it moving. We're telling our body, hey, let's have a beautiful day together. We're telling our chi, the light part of us, the divine, the part that is the healer, let's work together. And today we're bringing in again inner trust. A lovely intention and perfect for me. I'm doing this presentation today on the Healing Solutions Summit at 1:40 Central. Yes. So awesome, awesome, awesome. So let yourself bounce from the knees. So you're moving the legs, go up and down. And you can slow down, whatever pace feels good for you right now. And when you do that, then your arms are going to let your hands just flap. So we don't want to try not to make them move, and try not to hold them. And that's okay if that happens too. You just notice and you're like, oh, okay. And you release the wrists and release and release. Because we use our hands and our wrists and our arms so much. So let's just let them get a nice massage here before we start our day. Hi, Yipeng. So grateful to have all of you here again today. Breathing in through the nose. Hi, Shelby. Breathing out through the mouth. Follow that out breath. I woke up extra early this morning, and my breathing was shorter. And so I'm like, okay. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth, follow the out breath. Most likely excited about what I'm going to be doing this afternoon. And the breathing though. So then I would do it for a while, and I'm like, yeah. And I kind of start to fall asleep, and then my breathing got short again. So then I did it again. Hi, Susan. Hi, Lynn. How are you? Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. My class at Harper at our community college got canceled yesterday because of the cold. So hopefully there were 2 emails sent out, one from me, and I hope everybody got it. So if you are in sub-zero temperatures right now, hopefully you were out and got enough food for a couple days so you don't have to go out if you don't want to. And if you do, make sure your cell phone's charged up and got an extra blanket in the car. So we're just bouncing in the intention of inner trust. Master Lin has been talking about sincerity and trust being so important, and opening our hearts and acts of love in action. Okay, so love in action, being kind, compassionate, forgiving, grateful, all those things, love in action. And I am so grateful for home and for a furnace, and I ask all unemployed angels to protect and guide anyone who is out, or animals, to find shelter. Beautiful 5 minutes with bouncing with our hands overhead. We'll take our hands down. See if you can feel that chi field you've cultivated already. And we'll go side to side. Open, open, open. I definitely could use this today. I don't know. I feel a little bit stiff. So let's open, 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 and appreciate the flexibility of the spine. It feels better already. And come back to center. All right. There we go. Okay. So let's do our shoulder shrugs. That's going to help to relax and release any more tension in the neck and shoulders. Let's say send our shoulders up, just lifting them. So you know you did it right if you wiggle like this in your arms, just sway like tassels. So the shoulders we lift up, then we bring our head back, scrunch back a little bit, like you're gluing your head directly onto the shoulders. We still have a bend in our knees. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. When you're ready, bring your shoulders down. Feel or know there's spinal fluid coming up into your brain and giving a nice wash. We're making our brains nice and youthful. All right, pull the shoulders down and release. Let's do that 2 more times. Shoulders come up, head goes back. Have you all been following the peace walk of the monks? Took me till just a couple weeks ago, I think, to discover that. So if you don't know, check it out. They started in October in Texas, and they're walking. They were walking along the southern part of the United States and now going up in the east toward DC. Pull the shoulders down. And if you were on the call yesterday, which I was quite surprised, I'm a friend of Andrea Sadler, who was on yesterday, was the speaker, and I did not know that she knew them, and she went on a walk with them once before. I think she said it was in India, but I could be wrong about that. Pull the shoulders down. You feel how you're just relaxing more. The shoulders maybe are lower than they were when you started. Let's do it one more time. Shoulders come up, just lift them up. Head goes back. And you'll notice some days it's easier, or it might feel more swollen-y, like you have some inflammation in there. And that's okay. When I first started, I was still recovering from a concussion, which is why when Master Lin answered someone's question on Healing Connection, pull the shoulders down, I listened. I'm like, whoa, wait, if that's going to help her brain, it could help my brain. And so then when I was taking my head back, my neck didn't go back as far because I could feel inflammation. So you don't want to go too far. Just go where you are. If it's a teeny bit, whatever. So a little bit at a time, and then over time it became easier and easier. And then if it feels again like it's more inflamed, then I'm thinking, okay, what's causing that? And I try to listen to my body. What's it? Maybe I'm eating too much dairy or something. Is it something that I've been eating? Am I stressed out? See, we're learning with Qigong how to listen to what our body's signals are telling us. And the more we practice, the wiser we're going to get. All right, very good. So that was our bouncing and our shoulder shrugs. Now we'll do our clapping and cupping and tapping. So we're clapping the hands and cupping the arms and the underarms and the windows of the lungs, these 4 different ones, to open up and stimulate the qi in the heart system and in the lung system. So if you haven't done this or haven't done it very much, I'll pay attention now and tell you what we're doing. So we're clapping. I'm going to do 2 more sets. We do 9s usually. That's a complete number in Chinese. And so that's why things are usually in 9s. And you can do 9 times, 9 seconds. Some people do multiples of 3. Now we're going to the window of the lung. So just cupping your hands, finding this little kind of open space between the bones. There's a collarbone, there's your bone here, and you're just going to cup. And if you have any congestion, this is going to make you cough, so that's awesome. So make sure you use it. Let's do one more set. Clapping for the heart. Cupping the inside of the elbows, stimulating our lung system. Underarm back to the heart. And then back to the lungs. Awesome. Now, at this point, I like to say good morning to our kidneys. So, bending over slightly, cup your kidneys, rub with the backs of your hands, then turn your hands over and massage with the palms. And being such a cold day, let's rub our hands together. So this is a way to warm you up. Rub your hands together, get them warm, and then place them right there on the kidneys. And see if you can feel that warmth coming in to your kidneys. So that's something you can do if you are cold. Cold hands, cold feet. All right? And then we'll tap the tailbone and tap the hips. And come down to the knees. Reach around to the backs. Cup both sides of the left knee and the right. Come up on the toes and down on the heels. Avoid this if you're pregnant. We're helping to stimulate the point called bubbling springs. Let's do a few more. This is good too for heating up, you know, letting that earth energy come through, stimulate the feet. It's also good for your bone strength. So how about that? Very good. Okay, so that was the active exercises. Now we get into beginning of the universe position. So our feet are shoulder hip distance apart, and we're bending our knees. Our elbows are out, fingers, we're gonna actually stretch them on purpose, and the toes. So you can kind of flatten or spread apart your toes, however you want to do it, and do as much stretch as you can to the point of ow, especially if you have any arthritis or anything. It's not going to be that comfortable. And then we can release and feel the activation at the tips of our fingers and toes. We've activated 12 meridians in the body. If you have arthritis, Master Lin says hold those. Well, he talked about the hands, but I don't think it would hurt at all to do the toes as well, as long as you can, you know, throughout the day. And that, because what it does is it sends the chi through your joints. It sends the chi through to the tips of the fingers and the toes, which, of course, when the chi goes through, can help to open up blockages and release them. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So feel your body and invite balance in the physical form. You don't have to worry if you're leaning forward or back. You notice it and you just invite balance. And then we invite balance with our chi body, left and right, top and bottom, front and back, inside and out, and see if you start to feel that you are a pine tree at the beginning of the universe. You're the first one, and all the possibilities are there. Maybe you want to have different kinds of needles or colors or whatever. Anything you want to manifest is available to you. And that's what happens when we're between being and not being. So we're going to say the password to help us to go to the highest vibration. We each have a frequency that we're running at right now. And we go up and down a little bit, right? But when we connect together, when we connect with Master Lin and his masters, and are what's divine for us, then we are lifted even higher to be in between being and not being, and to be connected to that library so we can download the information for a healthy body, mind, spirit connection. So we say the password, which is I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together. Feel what that feels like. Use what you feel the most trust in. Your creator, Master Lin, any other of your masters and teachers, your angels, your family, the whole generational energy. And then ask for what you want from your practice today. We're bringing in inner trust. Trust ourselves. Realize we have divinity. We are. And whatever those pictures are in our heads and those like, this defines me. We need to look at it and say, is that true? And let it go. Let what is not true dissolve. Ask for what you want for yourself, your community, for the world. And it's Friday, so we're going to do connecting with your body's energy. We bring our hands together in prayer position. Our elbows are out, so not down, but out. Knees still are bent a little bit. And it's very easy. We breathe in, and we just kind of bend a little bow from the hips. Whatever feels right for you. And as you bow down, allow yourself to feel so grateful for whatever comes to mind. I'm so grateful for Master Lin saying, if you bounce for 5 minutes with your hands over your head every day within an hour of waking, you live to 100. Because that started me doing this good morning bounce. And I'm grateful for every person who is getting any benefit at all from this. And I know from my heart, everyone who even thinks of doing this with us is getting a benefit. So we gently breathe in and bow. Feel grateful. When we're ready, we breathe out and come back up. And you can go super, super slowly. You can try it and see if you can feel the gratitude moving inside you, going really slowly. When we're doing this kind of movement, you may notice automatically your breathing has changed to breathing in and out through the nose. And if it's not right now, then that's what's right for you. So don't worry about it. Maybe you can breathe really slowly. Maybe you can bow really slowly, but you need to breathe extra times. That's great too. So whatever you are experiencing right now is perfect. So the kidney system is the physical form that we're helping to heal right now. That's everything to do with water, because that's the water element. So we've got our brain, we're helping our brain doing this, being grateful. We're helping our kidneys and bladder and reproductive organs. We're helping our bones and bone marrow. Isn't that amazing? By being grateful. And if you've taken or know anything about the 5 elements, or you've taken level 1 from Spring Forest, then you'll know that what we're releasing is fear. So keep going while I check the clock. Oh, beautiful. Let's do 2 more minutes. Breathing in whatever comes to you, whether it's candy shoelaces or a warm fire, or every member of your family coming into focus in your mind, or every human being that has ever been and will ever be supporting you in this moment. And there is absolutely no reason why that could not be the case, or that isn't the case. We're going to do a little bit more of soothing exercises today. So once you've finished the movement, of course you can keep going if you want to and finish on your own. Everyone else will release our hands down. You could put them on your lower dantian if you wish, and gather all the chi we cultivated. So when we do our practice, we're releasing what we no longer need, and we're cultivating and bringing in the new chi for what our intention was, right? Which for us today is inner trust, and everything else that we all poured in. And we're supporting each other as well. So bring it all in as a ball of light and give it a spin. Spin, spin, spin. Like this little penguin in a cartoon, and he's going, and then he starts to tumble, and he becomes a big snowball going all the way down the mountain until he bangs into something, and then he's all fine. He's like, oh, well, that was fun. So let that ball of light spin and spin and spin. And then we're going to let it get smaller. It's going to condense down into what we call a dan. That's our medicine for our body, for our spirit, for our emotions. And we let it go smaller and smaller and smaller until it turns into like a little diamond or a little stone or a little snowflake, whatever you like, a teeny pom-pom. And we tuck it deep behind the navel. Rub your hands together. Bring that beautiful love from your heart, from your soul, through your heart, through the arms, into the palms. Massage it on your hands, and then massage your face. And then we'll massage our ears, hitting all these points along the ears, bringing healing to every part of your body. Pull the earlobes. And then, oh, I keep forgetting this one. Okay, so you grab your top of your ears, and then you pull back. And I still am not quite sure, although I asked him what it was for. But then once he said something about wrinkles, I forgot everything else. Okay, so if you can, hang out with me. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. And we're just going to tap our arms and pat and just say, yeah, thank you, arms. Thank you for everything you've done for me. Thank you for what you're going to do today. Thank you, everything inside my body. Thank you to the heart, the lungs, the spleen. Thank you for health and wellness. Cup the kidneys. Rub with the backs of your hands and the palms. Tap your tailbone. Tap your hips. Come down to the knees. Come around to the backs. Thank your knees. Oh my gosh, working so hard for you. Your legs, your feet, your ankles. Come up on the toes and down on the heels gently. Thank the earth. Thank the heavens. One 10,000 hand breath in. 10,000 hands coming out from your body, joining your hands, the universe saying yes, and just throwing and throwing snowballs of blessings into our arms. Accept the gifts of the universe. So gratefully going to give what you get, and we say thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings and look forward to seeing you again tomorrow, and maybe at 1:40 or come at 1, so you can see both of us. Central Time. Okay. See ya. Bye.